Well, good morning. Welcome to the Mindful Moments with Saybrook University. I'm going to lead you in a simple breath meditation, but I want to talk about breathing for a few moments before I get started. So first of all, breathing. Breath is spirit. Breath is central. Breath is body-mind. Breath is the link between the inner and the outer. And breath is transformative, personally transformative. So saying a little bit more about each of these. Breath training has been the foundation for meditative exercises, especially in Eastern spiritual traditions, but also in many Western meditative traditions. Both Eastern and Western spiritual traditions identify breath with life and with the human spirit. The English word spirit refers to breath from the Latin inspirare, or to breathe in. And in Genesis, we read, God breathed a breath of life into Adam's nostrils, and thus man became a living being, or we would say today, the human being became a living being. Breath is body-mind. Every time we inhale, we activate the sympathetic nervous system and our heart rate increases. Every time we exhale, the parasympathetic returns to dominance and heart rate slows. With each breath cycle in meditation, the autonomic nervous system re-regulates and balance is restored. So slowing our breathing strengthens the parasympathetic response overall, and breathing gently enhances the coordination between the parasympathetic and the sympathetic nervous system, so we get autonomic regulation. And that's why clinically we can use breath training, breathing gently, slowly, mindfully, to help so many people who have disorders that involve autonomic dysregulation. Breathing is also the link between the inner and the outer. With each inhale, the gases of the atmosphere touch our internal chemistry, change our internal chemistry in our airways and in our bloodstream. Every time we exhale, our breath is scattered into the larger atmosphere. With each cycle of our breathing, the inner world and the outer world commingle. And breath is transformative, and this is not new. If we look at traditional Chinese texts, we read, the tranquility of the mind regulates the breathing naturally. And in turn, regulated breathing brings on concentration of the mind naturally. So the mind impacts on the body and the body impacts on the mind. And now we begin to breathe gently. Be aware of your breathing and follow it mindfully. Follow each inhale into your body and be aware of that process. And each time you exhale, follow that breathing as we exhale out into the world around us. Breathing in, breathing out, and follow your breathing mindfully. Allow your breathing to unfold in its own process. To the point that you experience your breathing as just happening through you, not something we do, something that is happening through us. The original phrase about breathing in autogenic training was, I am breathed. Breathing happens through me. And you mindfully follow the process of your own breathing. With each breath, allow your mind to quiet. With each breath, allow your body to relax. Breathing in, breathing out. And with each breath you take, allow your heart to open. With each breath you take, notice your openness to others, to those here with us today, and those in our world. We're open in compassion, in attunement, in concern. With each breath, we invite our breathing to become ever more gentle. With each breath we take, we invite our body to become ever more relaxed and our mind ever more quiet. With each breath we take, we invite our breathing to become ever more slow and comfortable. Our breathing becoming ever more slow and comfortable and relaxed. And we continue to follow our breath into our body and back out into our world. And our breathing flows without our control, without our direction. With each breath I take, I allow my mind to quiet. With each breath I take, I allow my body to relax. With each breath I take, I allow my heart to open. Thich Nhat Hanh wrote, "Feelings come and go like clouds in a windy sky. Conscious breathing is my anchor." And I continue to follow my breathing in these last moments of our meditation. And periodically throughout the day, I will come to myself in awareness of my breathing and follow my breathing in and out, breathing in and out throughout the day, throughout our lives, throughout our world, wherever we are. Conscious breathing is our anchor. Mindful breathing is our anchor. And now slowly returning to our circle. And when you're ready, Celine or Luann, stop the recording.